Previously on Balls.
All right, it is time for Cricket Guy in a Suit this afternoon. Stand by for Biffle and Kook. See, we learn new things when we bother doing this stuff. Let Harrow come in and do all that, and then we learn new things every day. And to all our friends in India as well, who've been tweeting us today going, when is Graeme Smith on? He's a very popular guy, not only here, but around the world. Aditi. You've been hanging out for this all day, I see on Twitter here. So in India, Graeme standing by. Just to tell you, it's proudly brought to you by Khaliques, for the businessman and sportsman who knows what he wants. A lot of sportsmen we know are businessmen and need to dress for formal, casual and relaxed occasions. At Khaliques, you'll find not only formal business suits, shirts, shoes and accessories, but casual wear as well. For the finest collections and best value for money on offer anywhere, visit Khaliques in Sandown, Oriental Plaza and Cedar Square, which is also open on Sundays. Khaliques, for the businessman and sportsman who knows what he wants. Hello, Harrow.
Hello, how are you?
All right, thanks. Nice to have you back again.
Good,
nice,
good to be back.
Nice seeing your Khaliques suit.
Yes, back in a suit and a tie.
Fantastic.
It's lovely, very corporate.
And I would imagine then Biffle is the one on the phone and you're a Kook.
Yes. Okay. The Biff is on the phone. I'm definitely the Kook of the two. But I see Jono's got you on the treadmill there, my boy.
Yeah, not yet. Kook came off crutches about 12 days ago, so I'm in the tough part of the rehab now, trying to get going again. But so long road ahead, but no, just nice to be off the crutches.
And listen, congrats, little boy.
PGA clap for Graeme Smith.
Lovely, eh?
Yeah, but it's been an amazing week. Was actually in the gym on Monday morning and got the call my wife was in labour, so
yeah, it's
managed
dark.
to squeeze a shower in before I got into surgery, and next minute we had a baby boy. It was an incredible Monday.
Little Carter Mackenzie. I see you named him after Neil Mackenzie. Is that because you both went to Cares?
Oh, come on. You've had at least 4 days to think about that.
Sorry, it was my only joke I've got of the day, I promise. But obviously, I always send my regards to Morgs as well. It's amazing when you have a little kid. I know it's number 2, Cadence. How's she doing? She's doing well?
Yeah, she's doing well. I brought her in to meet Carter yesterday, and they communicated whinge. She's only a year old on the 25th of July, so we've got 2 young babies, and myself and Morgs obviously over the moon. I think we've got a tough year ahead with such young kids, but obviously very, very blessed to be in this position. So,
yeah, I know, it is fun and games. I've also got 2 young pups at home as well. Are you done now, or are you going to go 3, 4, 5?
Well, I think there's definitely going to be a break needed now. My wife is Irish, and I've kept her off a few of the drinks for a while. Now. So if I don't allow her to have a bit of time of relaxation, I think she might kill me.
Yeah, I hear you.
She's going to start getting nervous when you get injured, you know that?
She is.
She arrived on the last Australian tour, and I got a bit excited, and that's when after it was conceived. So, just going to have to be careful now.
Well, at least you're honest.
Listen, my boy, how's the injury going? I mean, obviously you've been out for a little while and it's still a bit to go, but how's it going?
Yeah, I mean, I had this injury for the whole of last year at least. I've had ankle pain, I've been struggling, and it turns out that I've been playing with a bit fracture the whole time. So they put pins in my ankle now and injected bone marrow and did the like. So I've had a fair amount of time, almost 3 months on crutches. So I guess now's the hard time trying to get going again. But the goal is October to be ready for the Pakistan tour. There's obviously a big summer of cricket for the Proteas with the tour of Pakistan and India and Australia coming here. So there's lots to look forward to and lots to get ready for. But want to use the next few months to get ready and make sure I'm 100% and enjoy the family time before it gets hopefully busy again.
Yeah, often these little injuries can come, I suppose not such a little injury this time, but it can come at the right time for you. I mean, you get to spend a bit more time with your family now after, with your son being born, and you have to tour as much as you would have, so maybe a little bit of a blessing in disguise. I suppose you never want to be injured, but at least you get some time.
Obviously, I need to say I always love playing for the Proteas.
Of course.
I looked at the pictures of the guys out in Colombo. It did make me feel a little bit relieved that I wasn't there dying in the heat. But as I say, I think Dubai, Abu Dhabi is a really big challenge for us as a team, and want to really be ready for that. But as you say, it's time that's in a way good that I can be here for and spend some time. I mean, when Cadence was born, I left after 4 days for the England tour again. So missed out on a lot. So it's nice to just have the opportunity to be here.
I just want to come in here because I was sitting here with chatting with two people that have bowled spin for South Africa, although Graham's the only one that actually got one to turn. I wanted to ask you, Graham, what made you, a guy of your size and height, end up bowling spin?
Well, actually, I started my domestic career as a seamer. I think
He's not a bowler, Dan. He's not a bowler.
The Titans and got 3 for 30, and then went to Northwest and got 3 for 40. But I soon realised at 6'4" and whatever kgs I am, that I wasn't going to last too long as a medium pacer.
The knees would have been shot.
Yeah, and Eric Simons turned me into an off spinner, Claude Henderson, and my first season I ended up getting the most wickets in the domestic one-day competition. So there's no looking back.
Yeah, put that in your. He's not a
I
bowler.
actually wanted to ask Harrow what he's, if you look at the Ashes, they've got this rev meter now. I wanted to know if he.
I'll definitely be in the red, my boy. You know I would.
Is that why you retired before the rev meter came?
Before the rev meter came out, so everyone could see how rubbish I really was. Thanks for that. But it's amazing how when someone talks about your bowling, you're full of words, eh? Amazing that, eh? But it's great to chat to you. Well, actually, I heard a funny rumor this week that they're going to be making a movie about you. The Biff the movie.
What?
I heard that.
Hasn't there been a movie with that title already?
Derek Watts. Derek has been a movie with that title already. Derek Watts is playing your dad.
Messages about something, but I don't think it's true. I think someone, again, is probably pulling the piss out of me somewhere. I mean. I don't know if they can find anyone to play me.
They've got a guy. Actually, I saw a picture of him. He looks very similar to you, actually.
Oscar Run said he'd play you.
I really do feel sorry for him.
Did you?
Who would you want to play you if there was a movie?
Sure, I don't know. It's a good question. To be honest with you, Dan, nothing that I've really given a thought about.
Yeah.
So
Who's that Irish? Is that funny enough? It's nothing to do with Morgan, but there's an Irish actor. Man.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, maybe Colin Farrell. Could be. All right,
John Wallen just wrote me a note here. Did you get his message? I actually have to apologise to you, Graeme, because now John Wallen actually has your new number. So now you might get bothered.
My wife has just released me from hospital to come and do my training, and then I'm back in hospital, and I've got a load of so many amazing messages to get back to. So I think that's going to be my job over the weekend.
I'm sure it will.
To go through all of that. But I think you always get overwhelmed at times like this and how many people actually care and make the effort to send a message. And that's one of the most amazing things, I guess, that you realise when you're in my position. You always think there's no one out there, but there's always plenty that are supporting you.
David on Twitter just gave us the heads up on another new addition to the family, Graeme. Something a GTI.
Oh yes, the Golf 7. I'm not sure you're going to fit four people now with 2 kids in a GTI, but I thought I'd maybe give you a Touareg or something. I'm trying to punt for a better car for you there, my boy.
Yeah, well, I mean, at 6'4", I might struggle for a while in that car myself, but I've been fortunate to become a brand ambassador for VW, and the new GTI has been launched, and so I'll be launching that car with them, but hopefully down the right line can get into the family car where I belong.
Just a final one before we go, and that is just obviously you had some time to, I don't know, did you have some time to actually watch any of the Ashes, the first test?
I did watch a little bit, to be honest with you, with being so close to having the baby, pretty homeward bound, so watched a fair bit. I think it was great for Test cricket to have. I think the drama of Test cricket when you have 2 really good teams playing against each other, really allows that format to stand out and everyone to be intrigued. It just shows when you have 2 good teams how every day and every session becomes so important. I remember Harrow probably tell you, every team talk at every break. You almost telling the guys that always have to be up for every session, be ready for what the challenges you're going to face in the next 2 hours. And you just see how quickly that game changed on its head many times.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're still playing for third, though.
Yeah, exactly. It was a great tribute.
But, with the Poms, they're never going to. Nasser's saying was at his best as usual.
He was, wasn't he?
But
it's the best team ever.
Yeah. What can you do?
But thanks, Biffle. I appreciate it, my mates. I really. I know that you've been trying to lay a bit low with the media, but I really appreciate you making time for me and making time for the show. And good luck with all the nappy changes.
Thanks, Cook, and absolute pleasure. And anything to help you, Cook. You know, I know from Khaliques, it's a small town. You know, you still beach stand behind your ears, so I've got to look after.
Thanks, bud.
Awesome stuff, Graeme. Appreciate it, bud. Thanks a lot, and all the best, and all the best to the family as well.
Cheers, guys. Take
Cheers,
it
man.
easy.
Cheers,
And Darren,
man.
good luck with your. How many months you got left?
About just over 2 now. End of September is Matthew's on his
Tough
way.
now. I hope your wife is kind to you.
Well, you know now, the first
It's
one always
hardcore.
seems like it takes 18 months to come, and the second one's on your doorstep
It's
before you
hardcore.
know it. It's like,
Awesome.
whoa. Cheers,
Awesome,
Graeme.
bud. Take
Appreciate
it
it.
easy, bud.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Bye-bye. Here we go. Graeme Smith joining us on Cricket Guy in a Suit. Very, very nice.
Very, very nice. Good man, that.
Learned a whole lot of new things, eh? Kook.
Kook, I don't know where Kook came from. It came from Andrew Puddock, actually. Andrew Puddock, the opening batsman from Western Province. And he was Goon and I was Kook. I don't know how it came up, but it just did. And we call each other that ever since.
Biffle, obviously from Biff.
Biffle from
That's also
obviously-
AB that extended that one, probably.
Probably. I think it came from a buffalo, but I think Biffle came from Abbas, definitely.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, awesome chat with Graeme Smith today on Cricket Guy in a Suit. Someone just said on Twitter, by the way, Nick van Rensburg, saying, ask Harrow, when is he going to interview Jeffrey Boycott?
Jeffrey and I aren't really best of mates, so probably never. But
What question would you ask him if you had a question to ask him?
I don't know. Why are you such a clown? I don't know. It would be something along those lines. He likes to dish it out. I actually got an email from him after I abused him in the press, and he kind of abused me.
Go
in
ahead,
email.
Ara. Ask your question.
Off you go.
Ask your question. Then what you want to know from Jeffrey. I'm sitting right here. Why were you so crap at bowling?
Why were you so slow at batting?
Stuff off.
All right. Well, listen, Nick, clearly, I don't know if that'll happen. Maybe it'll be an interesting chat. Who knows? We might tear it up sometime. But Cricket Guy in a Suit, Paul Harris, if you want to check out all the interviews he's done on the video when he's been out and about, some interesting stuff, including Faf du Plessis last week and AB de Villiers and a whole lot of others already. Go and check it out under Cricket Guy in a Suit with Khaliques. It's on our website at balls.co.za. And you can catch the video of this interview and the podcast as well on our website shortly. In about an hour or so, it should be there up, and you can go and listen to the interview with Graeme Smith wherever you are in the world at balls.co.za. See you again next week.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you very
Any
much, guys.
ideas
It
who
was
we got
great.
next week?
Haven't done it yet, but we'll have a look and see who's available.
Maybe, even if you want to do another live one, maybe you have one of your mates over with the Ashes.
We can do that. Maybe they can do a little interview from there. We'll see. Maybe I can get Troddy on board. We'll
Yeah, that'll be nice.
have
Yeah,
a
it'd be
look and see
awesome.
if I can get Troddy on board.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
send Troddy a message, and I've been abusing him on Facebook, so I'm not sure he's going to be too
Receptive.
Because
If they'd have lost, you wouldn't have won.
Stuart Broad nicked it and didn't walk, and then Troddy nicked his and had to go. So, so I've been abusing him a little bit about that, about the fact that they're playing for third place.
All right.
But maybe he'll give me a bit of his time, and we'll see.
Cool. We'll let you know once we know. Cricket Guy in a Suit was always brought to you by Khaliques, for the businessman and sportsman who knows what he wants. Most sportsmen we know are businessmen and need to dress for formal, casual and relaxed occasions. At Khaliques, you'll find not only formal business suits, shirts, shoes and accessories, but casual wear as well. For the finest collections and best value for money on offer anywhere, visit Khaliques in Sandown, Oriental Plaza and Cedar Square, which is open on Sundays. Khaliques, for the businessman and sportsman who knows what he wants.
Visual Radio.
Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time.
Radio like you've never seen it before.
Balls.co.za